I'm getting a lot of versatility in my pickup situation at this moment because I have an undersaddle Infinity going on, and then I have the Rare Earth blend also going on, and I'm mixing all those things through a nice preamp, and it's all, there's a lot of versatility because I have the inner mic if I want it, if it's a lower volume situation, and when there's situations where I can't use the mic as much, I can flip up to the magnetic. And I've learned, just for me personally, I really like to have an undersaddle at all times. You know, I learned the hard way kind of going out on tour when I was opening for Anders Osborne, and he was kind of kicking my butt every night in sound without trying, just being Anders. I was like, oh man, he just sounded so killer and like digging in. And I realized I needed that Matrix Infinity back under the saddle to get me the power that I was missing with this other thing I was trying out. But I really need to have like that bite, you know, and like that, it's at least as an option to blend in with other things. So the quest continues, as always, for how to plug in a guitar and make it sound great. It's like sort of like the quest never really stops, but I'm not one to like keep tweaking all the time. I really like to find what works and stick with it, and then after a while, you know, you take the next step and you take the next step, and I really feel like where I'm at right now is the best acoustic sound that I've had in the 20 plus years I've been plugging in an acoustic instrument. The way that I'm using the Loudbox Perfomer is basically as a monitor on stage, because I'm playing a lot of bigger, louder situations. I can definitely use it beautifully in smaller rooms just to project, but for me, more it's like a monitor situation, and then I run direct out of that and still go direct through the PA, which I've been doing for years. Like, you know, for me, for years, for whatever reason, the idea of having an acoustic amp just seemed, I was like, no, I don't do that. I don't do an acoustic amp, you know what I mean? I just go direct, and that's what I do. It's like, well, I still go direct, and it goes through the house, and that's beautiful, and the front of house guy mixes it, and I got great preamps for that, and it's awesome. Now I have like the best on stage monitor ever, and it's all under my control. After years of like rolling the dice and trying to get good monitor sound with an acoustic, with it coming out of the sound hole and everything, now I have my own dedicated little amp on stage with reverb, however I want to like goose up the tone just for me, and I don't have to worry about it affecting the house. I trust my sound guy to mix for the house. Now I can mix it for me on stage, and it's like total game changer. Plus I can use the thing, like this thing has like saved my life in random like rehearsal situations and things I didn't even think I would ever use this thing for or need it for. It's like it's a mini PA in a box ready to go if you need it for any kind of like rehearsal situation, which has happened now like way more than I thought it would. It's like, well, we don't have a PA, wait, we can run a few tunes here, let me plug a mic into this, you know, and plug my guitar in, and we're good to go. But you know, mostly it's just like the perfect monitor on stage, and it's an amp made for an acoustic guitar to be played through, which I didn't realize how an important thing that was until I tried it out. Like, the idea of an acoustic amp to me always seemed like really foreign, and now it's like it makes so much sense, you know, if only for myself on stage.